Hi everyone, welcome to Kamika's Heavenly Journey. I'm so happy you can join me today. If you're new to this channel, we speak about all things related to God. I just love the word, and if I can share it with anyone who wants to hear it, I am going to do that. But today, I want to just give you a short message. I was driving today and I was going into a parking lot, so a building I was going to. So while I was about to turn into the parking lot, there was the traffic going in the opposite direction. So I was going to turn right. So the traffic going in on the side where I was turning was in a traffic jam. So the cars though were moving up and I wasn't able to turn where I was going. So I said, okay, well, the cars were driving up. They weren't allowing me to turn. So I said, okay, I'll just wait. And then I saw the security guard who normally mans the post, and he allows the cars to come in. So he came from his post down into the road and he blocked the car that was preventing me from turning into the parking lot. And he had put his hand out like this to the vehicle that was blocking me to not go any further. He actually stood up in front of the vehicle so the vehicle could not go any further. And then he signaled to me to come, to turn, and I did. And then he opened the barrier for me so I could come in. And then I parked, and then I just said to myself, wow. I told him thank you, of course. And then I thought to myself, that is what the Lord does for his children. That is the type of support and protection and favor that he gives to you and me, those of us who love him. And I went to the scriptures, of course, and I wanted to just highlight this in a way where it is brought forth in the scriptures. And I was first taken to Psalm 121 verse 8, and it says this: the Lord will watch over your coming and going, both now and forevermore. Now this is a promise. The promise says that the Lord will watch over your coming and your going. And when you are either going somewhere or you're leaving, it just speaks to that he's always watching us. He's always watching over us. Another translation says that he protects, he preserves, he guards our coming and going. So this is the nature of our Lord. What a wonderful promise. I'm going to take you to another verse. It says, Psalm 37 verse 23 to 25. And it says, if the Lord delights in a man's way, he makes his steps firm. Though he stumble, he will not fall, for the Lord upholds him with his hand. Notice it says, if the Lord delights in a man's way. So whatever you do, it pleases the Lord. And that is the aim. That is our, every single day we that's what we hope to do. We want to please our Lord in everything. And he says that he makes his steps firm. So he will establish the steps, our steps. So wherever we go, we can be assured that he will make our steps firm, assured. And then he says, though he stumble, he will not fall. And I got to thinking about the situations in my life, all the different times when I was faced with, whether I was in school or whatever other challenges I had to face in this life thus far. I thought about it and I said, it could only have been God that could have taken me through those situations and through those circumstances. So he says also that for the Lord upholds him with his hand. So the Lord's hand is guiding you, upholding you. Imagine as if God is just holding your hand. And you may not see him holding your hand, but just know that he is. That he's watching you. That he's looking to see where you're going. He always wants to be so close to you that he will never make you fall, even if you stumble. That's the faithfulness of God. This is just an awesome and just a beautiful promise from our Lord that just motivates you and even want to be more faithful to him. Because can you imagine? If anything wanted to block your path, just like the gentleman or woman in the car who wasn't allowing me to pass, and the security guard went down in front of his car and stood there, they couldn't go anywhere. So anything even that is seeking to block your path or to inhibit you or to keep you from doing what he wants you to do, he will stand in place. He will not let it overcome you or overtake you. He will give you a path that will take you to where he wants you to go. That is the assurance that we have in our Lord Jesus. So I hope this encourages all of you today to know, even no matter what we're going through, just remember that our God is looking out for us and he's not going to let us fall. He loves us and he delights in us. So let that be your hope for today, this week, for the rest of this month and year, that your God will never take his eye off of you. The apple of his eye. So God bless you, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I pray that his continued favor will follow you, be with you, and never leave you. After all, we have his promise here in his word. So to all my new subscribers, welcome. And for those who haven't yet subscribed, please do. It would be a wonderful joy to have you as part of this journey along with me. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.